Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the LA Chargers. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go. It's week 14. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
That's caught by A.J. Brown. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Play action. Hurts has it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No touch it! No, hey, wait up!
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Good.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. He swarms in the middle, and this gets maybe a yard. That's Denzel Perryman in on a stop. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
No touch it!
Hurts now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he will manage a little before being forced into a slide, as that's going to chip something off this upcoming 3rd down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Elliott connects there. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Anytime you go on the road, if you could put points on the board on your opening drive, job well done.
Jackson now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. That's some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led out by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last Last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football. He did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
First down.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
44-yard line.
Harris once more. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chargers will have a first.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Trey Harris, the intended target there. And it sets up second down.
It leads to second and
Quarterback
10.
of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On third down, Herbert. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. So on fourth down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. On is someone who took 4, yes, count them, 4 punts back for touchdowns in his USC days here in Southern California, Adoree Jackson. And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
At their own 19-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. Second and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6.
From the 22 on second down. It's a screen to Barkley. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Throwing on third and long. Man downfield, and Goddard has it. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The drive picks up here, first and 10.
First down, Eagles.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
45-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's in the first.
First down, Philadelphia.
From the pistol, Hurts. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's taken down at the 30. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Eagle first down.
No touch it. No touch it. No.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Here's Hurts. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
At the 11-yard line. A gain of 15. First down, Eagles.
No touch it. No touch.
from the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face second down.
It's now second and 10.
Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he drives this forward to the 6.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Jackson now to return it. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at second in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Go.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. He breaks the tackle. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Harris on second down. Blast through midfield. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. 1 quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. Our score, 6-0. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Herbert now off the play fake. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Couldn't get it to Arondé Gadsden the second. And now it's second down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
5-9.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to hand him a Big loss on this first down. Forced out of bounds several yards behind that line of scrimmage.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
On second down, here's Barkley. This is close, but he is not in the end zone. Blocked by less than a yard. They avoid the safety. But boy, that was close.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to the defense. And right now, this defense is only run game.
He gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. Now on fourth down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. The Chargers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting second right now across the league in rushing yards. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
Herbert from the gun. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10.
Looking from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's complete to Johnston, out right. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers time to take the lead here in the second. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time. The big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Tight end in motion right. First down, a run with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special. Like that entire secondary, but their safety's ability, early Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, man, you appreciate great safety play like that.
Barkley again here on second. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Great.
Throwing from the gun here. It's at Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him! And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break, and they finally get him to the ground.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
He'll start with a give to Harris. And he's gonna have this down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Being a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
Herbert quick out wide, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Jukes one defender, and he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. 16 yards on the play, and it brings up an LA first down.
Chargers.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Ready.
1st and 10, Herbert. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
380. Lion.
Back to the air, Herbert. Pulls it at the 7. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
3rd and 1.
Now Herbert to throw. Into the hands of Ganson. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers grow the lead to 7. Dick around now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers grow their lead to 8.
14, Eagles 6.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Poor choice this time to bring it out, so they contain him before he even reaches the 20. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They motion a receiver left. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Eagles need some big yards in a hurry. Second down now, 7 to go. Hurts. That's his back. Here's Barkley. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stops just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running for it. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. First down, ball at the 36.
First down, Philadelphia.
Back to throw, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
6 yards.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication, everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Another try following the sack. Completed to his running back. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
First down.
Running left, this is Barkley. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 47. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. The Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. On 3rd down, it's Hurts.
3rd and 9.
That's caught for the first. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. They're going to take him down right along the 30. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
33-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there, and that gets them back within 5.
Makes the score.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you could do. You could take all the time down for points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. The calendar now reads December. The holiday season is upon us, and the playoff picture starting to take shape. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin in Western New York. The Bills at home for a heavyweight matchup in the AFC with the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's last year's most valuable player, Josh Allen. You want to talk about on fire? One of 6 touchdown passes on the day. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns as they host the Tennessee Titans. And it's the rookie, the #1 pick in the draft, Cam Ward. One of his 2 rushing touchdowns on the afternoon. The Titans come away with a victory. They win by 6. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the New Orleans Saints. And this is Rachaad White. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Buccaneers get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. One last look now at the Week 14 scoreboard, the final week with byes. Carolina, New England, the Giants, and San Francisco all off this week. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. They haven't caught him yet. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers hold an 11-point advantage. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers push the lead up to 12.
Eagles 9.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Eagle play action. Here's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect with your teammates.
Throwing on 3rd and long. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Ball in the 45, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. And an Eagle 1st down.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st down, Eagles.
A play fake now hurts to throw. Deep drop on him quick, and they bring him down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Defense sent him packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with 2nd down. Trying again, following the set. Hits his running back. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and netted some positive yards.
To the air, 3rd and long. He's caught, he's got ground. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Here's Saquon. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
And an Eagle 1st down.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Option play, they give it to Barkley. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
He was taken down.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. This throw is caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there, and they're looking for 6. They'll go. Hurts. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles trim the deficit down to 5.
21. Eagles 16.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or 2 short. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
380. Go.
Herbert from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
He's got about 9 on that run, partner, down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd and 1. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll see he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Keenan.
Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Ryan hit Najee Harris out of the backfield. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Lion. Hey, go lion.
Now Herbert again. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
380. Ready.
Harris.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Has it in close. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers hold an 11-point advantage. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the the Chargers push the lead up to 12.
Chargers 28, Eagles 16.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That one's cut on left sideline. On the move, past the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the Chargers 26-yard line.
All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Hurts now from the gun. That's Smith on the slant. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Hurts pass. Complete to Devontae Smith. A gain of 7. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Hurts yet again. Screen to Barkley. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Hurts throwing again. He can run it. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck it.
Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. And the Chargers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
1st and 10, give to Harris. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Hey, we got to push it up. We got to push it up. We got to push it up.
Harris gets it on the counter. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Harris once more. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ball on the 45. 1st and 10. Staying on the ground with Harris. Drops by the 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. To the air this time. Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Over with a screen to Hampton. And he's tackled for a short gain.
The quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows hundredfold with your teammates. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On third down, Herbert. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They pick up 20 yards there. And it brings up an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Shotgun gear to Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was taken down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This is Harris on second down. Give him 9 on that run. They've got third down. Well, we talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
A third down run with Harris. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
A gain of 6.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run. Momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
Going to the ground again on first. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Chargers make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers go up by 19.
Chargers 35, Eagles 16.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. On first down, Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
On second down, here's Barkley. Takes out a one-stop. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Working quickly here.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Desperation time here. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
Devontae Smith. A gain of 11 on the play. And an Eagle first down.
Great option on first down. He's going to keep it. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. As this play ends, we see someone in some discomfort out there. Oh, that's the tight end, Dallas Goedert, who they're coming out to look at. First down from the red zone. Setting up the running back screen. And he's going to be bottled up right at the line as we've reached the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Eagles hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Cut near the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Hurts now on 3rd and goal. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
Eagles 23.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Harris. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
1st and 10 at the 29.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Running behind center with Harris. And this hasn't been a common side for him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now an inside handoff to Harris. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. That brings up 3rd down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
They're trying to run it with Harris. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chargers field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of them. It's 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Stops the clock here. 23 seconds to go with the spike. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Now to throw. And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments. So win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play. Extra point try coming, and this would importantly make it a 1-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th.
Makes the score, Chargers 38, Eagles 30.
Oof, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the second, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here.
Illegal touching, offense.
Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was